So I'm holding you to that because that's what family does. We call each other out, but we don't walk away. And I think that's the part people don't understand about Buff Nation. We can be mad at you, we can yell, we can criticize, but deep down, it's because we believe.
Advised, my OnlyFans is now 20% off.
Weirdos are gonna come after y'all.
Prime got draws, man. What's wrong with y'all? Prime got draws with great packaging.
Oh no. Oh, I don't know who told you that.
Coach Prime, I owe you an apology. Buff Nation, this one's different. This ain't a rant. This ain't a roast. This is an open public apology from me and primetime Buff Nation, and maybe from a few of us who forgot what this man's been carrying all season. Coach Prime, I owe you an apology. I've been critical. I've been frustrated. I've yelled at my TV like it owed me rent. But after watching Bucky Jr.'s live after the game Saturday, something hit me differently. He said something that cut deep, something that made me stop and think.
They don't follow nobody but us. These people, they shouldn't even be here. So that's our fault. That is our fault. That was gone for a minute. So throughout the summer, that's our fault. So it will be fixed. It will be fixed. Changes to come. It will be fixed.
Y'all don't even realize Coach Prime wasn't even there for most of the roster build. This man was fighting for his life all summer. While other coaches were scouting players, he was battling doctors. While other programs were picking recruits, he was just trying to stay alive. And he still showed up when the season started. Never complained, never folded, just fought. And looking back at it, man, that hit me hard. Because when I think back on everything and the surgeries, him taking one of his shoes off during the game because of the pain, the hospital visits, the health scares, it suddenly makes sense. The roster mismatches, the lack of swagger, the players who don't seem bought in, it all lines up. He wasn't just coaching football, Coach Prime. You were fighting for your life, and he still showed up. You still gave interviews, you still led practice, you still faced the cameras with a smile, even when you knew your body probably didn't feel like smiling at all. And I'll be real, most people would have quit. Hell, I would. I said the hell with them.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Most people would have stepped away, but you didn't. You fought through every bit of pain, every surgery, every headline, every critic. So for me, sitting here complaining about play calls or defensive schemes or offensive lines, man, that feels small now. You've been preaching accountability since the very beginning. You've never once asked for pity or made excuses. So I'm not gonna make excuses for you, but I will give you grace this season. You've earned that. This season, it's been tough, no hiding from it. But maybe it's time for us to realize that it wasn't just about football. It was about faith, about the fight over perspective. Because what you've done, walking on that sideline after multiple surgeries, coaching through pain, dealing with setbacks and hate, and still giving us hope, that's leadership. That's a warrior. And it's time we, as Buff Nation, start reflecting that same energy. No more finger pointing, no more instant gratification. Now that Pat Shurmur has been demoted, we have our future quarterback. We can start to rebuild together. But let me be clear, this doesn't mean you get a free pass forever. Coach Prime, next season, I'm gonna be right back on your ass again, like white on rice. You said it yourself.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
I want to see them study more, prepare more, because you got to make some decisions. They got to make some decisions in the off season. Which directions are we going with them? Which directions are they going with us? So that's tremendous from here on out. It's really roster management, coach management, understanding what we're going to do for it, going forward. But I promise you there's going to be some changes.
I promise you there's going to be changes. So I'm holding you to that because that's what family does. We call each other out, but we don't walk away. And I think that's the part people don't understand about Buff Nation. We can be mad at you, we can yell, we can criticize, but deep down, it's because we believe. We believe in what you're building. We believe in the mission. We believe in the Prime effect. Coach Prime, you taught us something this year without even meaning to. You taught us how to fight when the odds are ugly. You taught us how to show up when we're hurt. You taught us how to lead when it feels like the world's against you. And if your players start fighting the same way you've been fighting for your health, Buff Nation won't just make noise next year, we'll make history. So from me to you, Prime, I'm sorry. Not because I doubted your talent, but because I forgot your humanity. You're more than a coach, you're a man who refuses to quit. And that's exactly the kind of man this program needs. So heal up, regroup, and reload. Because next season, I'll be right here, cheering, shouting, and yes, still talking my shit, but doing it with respect. Because I finally understand something. You've been fighting for your life while building this program. And maybe, just maybe, that's why this story is far from over.